Hey, what's going on, chess lovers? This is Maurice Bishop Chess, and y'all know my slogan: "Life is a game of chess." All right, guys. I know a lot of y'all wanted to see the live Elshad System with me playing it, so I'm going to play it. All right, so I go G5, go G5. He may go B4. It almost kind of like it's like a Elshad System gambit in a way when they go B4 and I just give up the pawn, but he didn't go for it. But the whole point of it was to really open up the dart squares after I go bishop G7. So all right, so he goes there, he goes there. So what do I want to do? Now, I see some stuff where G4 was played, but I'm not gonna play that. But I will take. At least I get the G file once I bring the rook over. I just got to get the knight out and all that. So I'm gonna go D6. Free the light square bishop. Maybe bishop G7 and then knight B D7. Also, I do have B5 stuff as well. But I'm gonna go knight B to D7 because obviously he may wants to go E5, so I want to prevent that. Again, I still have this B5 or A5 move as well. All right, so what is he doing? So we're just gonna go B5. We are going to go B5. And this relieves the pressure off of that E5 square as well because the knight was here. So we're gonna go A6 because the next move is D5, and I can't go B4 because then he'll just take the pawn, and I'm just dropping pawns. So remember these pawn structures too, guys. All right. I could go bishop G7. He does have rook G4, but then again, I do have bishop F6, in which he still can't press forward anyway. So I'm gonna go bishop G7. And then at the same time, it does defend the rook on H8, which is, see, he does it. So now I could go bishop F6. I'm not worried about the E5 push because I could take. And then also, guys, I have H5 move as well, in which I could actually go knight H6 and maybe G4, which is also a pretty flexible move for me. So what does he wants to do? Right. So he does a prophylactic move, just move rook G3 right away. I was thinking if I did go H5, he does have knight G5, in which that could be an annoying post. I am thinking about knight F8, E5. He takes. Yeah, so he will get that type of center. We don't really want that. Also look at your pieces too. So like this piece is not doing anything right now. However, this is L shot, so we could do a lot of things. So C5 is a move that I do want to play. The thing is, guys, if he takes, I could take with the queen, or I could take with the knight, hitting the light square bishop, uh, which is actually pretty dope. Okay, so he goes queen e2. Queen e2. I mean, the rook is already on this G file, so I could technically take the pawn, open up the C file. However, this dark square bishop is here. I really do like h5 though. E5. Huh. So in this case, I might just go e5 for this one. I know this sounds like crazy and everything, but with e5, it's gonna relieve a lot of stress off of me. Because the thing is, guys, I'm looking at this light square bishop. This light square bishop is like not gonna really be doing that, and I don't want to push c4 right away. Because he can break with b3. I would like to lock certain positions in. So in this case, I'm gonna go knight e7. I do have knight g6 with knight f4, but before I even do that, I would rather go knight f8 and then d4. Now look at this. So now he castles queenside. So now I'm gonna go knight f8, and the whole reason for this, guys, is I could go bishop b6 and queen a5 because this pawn on c3 is kind of weakening his castle. So of course, attacking the h5, yeah. But what's actually stronger? You taking this or me taking your pawn? What is really stronger? Because now if he goes king b1, if he goes king b1, I have bishop e6. Um, I could go h5. I could go h5 right away. I have bishop g4 coming. Okay, so he goes there. Could I take? I don't want to do that. I do have b4 as well, which is also pretty crazy as well. I do like b4. My threat is actually taking that. Ooh, maybe that wasn't the right move. I actually screw that up. But nevertheless, if he decides to take the C pawn, that's fine because now I have a C open or a C file open. If he does take this pawn, in which he doesn't, which I guess he saw that. I thought I kind of made a mistake, but I actually didn't because I didn't realize that C file because I was opening that C file up. Okay, I have knight d4. And now I'm actually threatened to take this knight off. So whatever, if he takes this knight off here, he's gonna allow me to open up the c file. And then also, guys, I have a5, a4 as well, coming as well. All right. So now that he lets me do this, now I can take with the c pawn. Now I'll open up the c file. I am getting ready to take this knight off as well. And then again, I do have a5, a4. Could I take with the king? Because the knight is not really. I'm gonna take with the king. And the thing is, he can't really take this pawn because this c4 pawn is gonna be hanging. So he's not gonna really do that. And then also, I have bishop e6 coming as well. And then a5, a4 threats. Yeah, man, this is yeah, no problem. I don't even gotta think about it. I go a5. I got a4 coming in. I don't even gotta think about it. Okay. The crazy part about this, I still don't even have to take. I could just go bishop b6. Now, if he does take, I'll control this h file, which he does take. And now he can't move the rook over here because my bishop is here and all of that. So he's gonna have some issues with the rook on h8, and then this a4 move, which is gonna be pretty nasty if you ask me. So there's a lot of threats here. Yeah, so he goes there. We got a4. Now, what would be better? B3 with a check where he is going to take knight captures. Then there's rook on b8, attacking the knight. Not really attacking the knight, but once I double that up, that could get a little crazy. I'm also thinking about queen a5 where I'm threatening b3 and put the queen on c3, which is another thing that I'm thinking about. So let's go rook b8 first. Again, the rook still can't come to those squares. Any pawn moves that he does or whatever, he's going to open either the A file or B file. So I don't think he's going to push any pawns here, but I know I'm going to start pushing some pawns. And I'm going to just open up the B file. And now I think about it, I probably could have still just pushed B3 anyway, just to still open stuff up anyway. The good thing about this queen on E2 is the fact that this bishop is pretty much locked in. So it's going to be very hard for him to prevent some of the stuff that I'm going to do right now. And the crazy part is my king's still in the center of the board, so I look pretty safe here. Okay, so he's gonna give up his bishop, or I mean I said his bishop, his rook here, which I don't think that was smart to do, but I am going to take or check him first. Uh, should I just win the material? Yeah, I think I should. Now queen a5. Now I'm threatening queen a1 check and winning the pawn on b2, which I have a dangerous pass pawn now. So this could be pretty ugly. And queen a1 check, queen catches b2. This knight cannot move. All right, let's go queen c1. The reason why we're doing it because I think he wants to go c6 and queen d7, but by me going here, I could just take this pawn off. But also, I have a pass pawn here too. The crazy part is, even if he does go c6 and go queen d7, like he's not gonna have any other checks. Like there's no major threats. Hmm. I'm gonna just push that up. All right, he takes. If he checks me, bishop f6. Yeah, I got bishop f6. Now that he comes here, the queen d5. Now I feel like I have rook g8 now. Like, and he's also threatening queen d6, trying to win my rook and all. The crazy part, I gotta watch out for this bishop on b5 as well, which is very sneaky. So rook d8, I'm gonna have to play. The threat that I really want is bishop g5, which is what I really want. But I'm gonna go rook d7. Now he's starting at c6. Still wondering if I could still go bishop h4 to try to threat some mating attacks. I'm gonna take the chance to do it. Because if he move his knight anywhere, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, though. We will see what happens. All right, rook d6. And also, guys, we are hitting this pawn too, so we're putting more pressure on that. Now, even if he goes, so where are you trying to go? Yeah, I think this kind of like just kind of helps me out though, because even with king f8, and if he goes check, I have rook d8. So again, he still has to worry about this queen e1 check and some checkmates coming in. So if he's thinking about c7, he has to watch out for this queen e1 because I am threatened. Yeah, see, so he I don't know if he wasn't paying attention. I don't know, but yeah, it's not very pretty. Yeah. So yeah, so he resigns with that one. Oh no, he just lost on time. But yeah, here let's go to the analysis board real quick. That was actually longer than what I expected. Obviously, of course, the end is gonna always give me. See, they said his accuracy was a lot better, but it's like the engine don't see what I really do. Yeah, so obviously it's gonna do that. All right, so yeah, G5. Yeah, and I took, which is the best move. Um, D6. So far everything is good. I'm doing stuff that yep, B5 good, A6, yep. Bishop G7. Yeah, Bishop, yeah. When I play the Elshad, engine never likes Bishop G7. It's all about trying to get the E5 square and all that, but that's not the heart of Elshad. I mean some ways I will do it, but and I think this Rook G4 was a bad move because the fact that he got stuck on that G file, so that was number one. That kind of messed it all up. Uh, Bishop F6. They didn't like that move. They're saying Knight C5. Why? Because if he takes, then Bishop catches G4. No, man. This is crazy. So it's Knight C5. Yes, Rook catches G7. Knight captures D3. Actually, that was actually a really clever move. Actually, that was actually a really clever move. Knight captures F4. So my bad. This is something new. This is actually something new to me, guys. So y'all watching this? So this is something new. I didn't know this because I don't get this very often. This is the first time that somebody played Rook G4 on me. I never get this type of position. So now I thought Bishop F6 was right, but Knight C5 was actually the best move. That was actually a pretty nice move. But yeah, if D catches C5, then I win the rook with bishop captures G4. And the thing is, even if rook captures, this is probably the worst move because of knight captures D3 check, and then I'm winning the dark square bishop on F4 as well. So this is yeah, so that's actually a pretty clever move. I like that. All right, I give that one to the computer. I can see myself playing that. All right, so rook G3, C5. Obviously they want E5, but I like C5, trying to get to the dark squares. Queen E2, E5. This is when I play E5, and the reason why I play E5 with this, I feel as though I have a lot of control on the dark squares, which is why I played this, guys. I take bishop E3, and then knight E7. Uh, he castles queenside, and I go knight F8, which is the reason why I play knight F8, guys. So I got a good point on that one. Rook H3, and I go queen A5. Uh, and like I said, the engine said it was a mistake, but I mean this was kind of like an inaccuracy too. But I go H5, knight H4, and then B4, and yes, the knight B3. Uh, the thing about this, what I was thinking about is even if knight captures c5, I have b captures c3, which is something that I was thinking about because I'm still gonna try to open up the b file. See, look, and it still gives me the best. So it's funny how it gives me an inaccuracy, but yet if I take off a pawn, I get the best move, which is crazy, and it gives me a plus two. So I don't I don't know. The engine is crazy, guys. Because this is the whole purpose of getting this B file open, and then eventually, guys, not eventually, but I do have the C file and everything, which is what I want. So this is why I don't like engines very much. But anyway, um, so B4. Knight B, Queen C7, Knight E6, Knight F5, Knight D4. He takes, I take, he takes, I take with the king because again, guys, I'll make free for my other rooks. This is another technique that y'all can learn from, guys. Anytime you're in a position like this where right really don't have any you know attack going and things like that. I always recommend taking with the king. Um, because again, you get a lot of flexibility with getting your rooks out and stuff. So keep that in mind. Bishop D3, A5. I still go. He goes rook catches H5, and then Bishop E6. See, they give me an accuracy for this, but again, the engine is not really understanding. I don't think it understands a lot of attacking principles. I know Eternal Word was always talking about there's an advanced analysis, and maybe it might go with this moves that I played, but you're gonna have to show me that Eternal Word for real. But anyway, he takes, I take. I have the H file. I don't see why this was an inaccuracy. I don't understand that. King C2, I go A4. Knight D2. I do go Rook B8. And like I told y'all before, B3 was probably the best move I should have did. Only due to the fact that I would have got it open a lot quicker. I just second guessed myself with that. Obviously that was a mistake. But I go B3 first, take, and then Bishop captures H3. So this is already winning already. Queen A5, Queen G4, Queen A1. I take the pawn. Uh, yeah, so they got me as a mistake for Queen C1, in which A8, which yeah, the A8, and then Rook C2. So that could have been a move as well. Yeah. But anyway, I go C1. F4 is played, which was the best move. That was what he was supposed to play. I play B2. F captures. That captures. He goes Queen G5, Bishop F6. He goes Queen D5. Is this something that he could have did? Oh, with F4. Now that right there is a pretty strong move. That right there is a pretty strong move. So what you saying? You saying here, Bishop captures, but then I have this. You can't take the rook because I'm gonna take the queen. But if he goes Queen C7, King F8, and what C8, so it looks like he's just gonna make it a draw. Seems like that's all he's doing, trying to make it a draw or something. But King H6, Queen C2. So that probably is not gonna work due to Bishop G5. So yeah, so that's not gonna work for White in this position. Yeah, because then I have that. Yeah, that's not gonna work for White. So which is why after King C2, he recommended King F3, then Queen captures B1, and then if Queen F4, Bishop G5, Queen D6, H7. So yeah, it seems like Black still has like chances in a way. Like Black still, I don't know, guys. I think I mean it's complicated. I mean unless you're playing like computer moves, you'll make the best move. But um, obviously Black is still winning because he still has this dark square bishop. He's down pieces and stuff, so it looks pretty good for Black. But anyway, Queen G5. I want to get to the part where he did these moves because this was kind of like, yeah, he goes C7 and this is what I was talking about. See, and that's why I said this was a blunder, that C7, because that Queen E1 check, King F3, and then I go here. So that would have been an accuracy though. But the best move would have been after here check, King G4, Queen G3 check, F5, and then of course this is checkmate. So that's checkmate right there. But what about Queen E3, King G2? I still have Queen captures D2 check. I feel like I'm still mating them in a way. Queen E1 check. Yeah, Bishop F1, he takes Ace 2. Yeah, F2. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would this King G1? Yeah, this is either way I'm gonna still make the guy. King F1, Bishop G3. Yeah, this is mate. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Either way, no matter how he does it, either way he was gonna get mated. Even if my stuff was in accuracy, I know mates, he still was gonna get mated. So yeah, guys. So that's why I said that's why I kept saying that Queen E1 is gonna win automatically. And as y'all just saw, the perfect move to do it, and then y'all saw my other move, and you see how I finished it off. It was longer, a little bit longer, but at the same time, I still get the mate as well, which is great. So so yeah, guys, I hope y'all actually enjoy this live, 10-minute game with me playing the Elshad. Again, this was actually the first time, somebody played that Rook G4 move. So I've never seen that before, but now I got some new tactical tricks of playing Knight C5 now. So that's something to definitely take a look at, guys, and try it out if somebody played Rook G3, but rarely are you gonna get a game like this. This was very rare. This was my first time even having somebody play that on me, so that was pretty crazy. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. And also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Oh, and before I go, guys, there is I do have a TikTok. So a lot of the games that's on there, that's on TikTok, guys. They are not on YouTube. So I have a lot of games on there that's not on YouTube. Uh, but it's like very tactical. I have a lot of tactical games that I don't post on YouTube, but I do post on TikTok. So definitely take a look at my TikTok. It's Maurice Bishop Chess. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, guys. And like I said, guys, I got Elshad stuff on there, Black Lion. My secret weapon opening for white and black on TikTok. So definitely follow, give me likes there and everything. And then yeah, guys, definitely follow me there. And of course my Instagram, guys, Maurice Bishop Chess as well. All right, guys. Peace.